Hey there everyone, AJ back again for the mighty Gluestick channel. I make videos about Dungeons & Dragons lore full time and have a collection of hundreds of videos on my channel. And one question I get often asked is, why don't I have an official website, and also how do I get hold of you if I want to send you an email? And on a side note, the reason why the channel is called the mighty Gluestick is because I started off making terrain and miniatures. I'm a sculptor and a paper crafter. So that's how I started this channel. Well, there are multiple ways to get hold of me. The primary one is in the comments under my videos. I've been told I am unusually responsive in the way that I actively engage with, answer questions, and just converse with viewers in the comment section of my videos. I also have a pretty active community tab on my channel where I talk about upcoming videos I'm going to make during the week. I sometimes post polls to ask which content viewers would prefer. I link to interesting content from other YouTube channels, and I share news that I find exciting. I have a link in my to my email address on my About tab of the channel. You can email me, I will respond to you personally. I have an active Discord server. This is a social hub that has a message board where you can talk about all sorts of things. We share memes, talk about elves, dwarves, oozes. You can give me suggestions for future videos. Take a look at the list of viewer requests. You can find people who roleplay, and you can roleplay with them. You can use the server to run video chat room games with dice rolling tools built into the server. You can find and stream music using the server. We have a section just for sharing pictures of your art, one for sharing video content, one for talking about your pets, areas for discussion, character builds, campaign planning and world building, magical items and artifacts. I often pop into the voice chat and just converse with people from around the world. It's a great place to hang out. On Facebook, I am one of the admins for the Sages groups. These are specialist social group pages for each role-playing campaign setting and other role-playing systems, where people can ask questions and get well-researched, factual and experienced answers. We regularly post articles on Greyhawk, Dragonlance, Spelljammer, Forgotten Realms, Eberron, Ravenloft, Planescape, Mystara, Dark Sun, Lankmar, Pathfinder and Middle-earth, with links to many other similar groups through our network. It's kind of like the role-playing underground. If you need information, we can find it, or we will find where you can get it. Also, there's a Patreon, of course. I focus a lot of my attention on patrons and have found various ways to give them special access to my work. For instance, all of my written scripts for my videos are available to patrons. They get to see my videos before anyone else does, and as I upload the unlisted links there first, sometimes quite a while in advance of the release and inclusion on my video playlists on my channel. I also have some exclusive content, one video about special D&D Cosmic Theory. The other exclusive content is me reading short stories from H.P. Lovecraft and Clark Ashton Smith. I'll be expanding these audio uploads to include Dragon Magazine articles, old adventures from Dungeon Magazine, White Dwarf, and sections from sourcebooks on gods, specific regions, and perhaps some of my own short stories. I may also post things like cartoon strips of Piercer and Roper, gritty Underdark detectives on the mean streets of Menzoberranzan. Becoming a patron gives you another method of directly messaging me, and you will get 100% get a reply from me in some detail. For just $1 a month, it actually helps me out a lot and provides much needed safety net in case YouTube decides to cut off my revenue for some reason. They have done in the past. There's no guarantees they won't do in the future. So there are many ways to get hold of me, and my presence online is quite active each day. Also, I upload all my videos to BitChute, one of the few role-playing game video producers to be actively uploading content on that site, and I upload to a blogger page called The Daily Sticky. I have done since 2015, and there is a pretty thorough list of all of my video uploads in a chronological order there. I'll be putting links to all of these down below the video, as well as a link to my Teespring merchandise page, where you can support me by buying something, anything. I'm very open to people's ideas and suggestions for additional merch designs if you have them, so feel free to reach out to me if you like. Somewhat in the background, I also provide help and advice to other YouTubers. I collaborate, I do interviews, I cross-promote, and I am mildly active on Twitter. It always seems like just the perfect way to get yourself in all sorts of trouble, and really, I don't find it a great medium for having conversations. It is a great way for sharing links to content, products, and events. Not only do I really like engaging and conversing with everyone on my channel through the social media I wander around in, you really do inspire me to keep highly enthusiastic about my work and the hobby in general. But along with that, By engaging with all of you, you may notice that the comment section is unusually polite, friendly, and helpful. This Discord server is also fairly drama-free, friendly, fun, and people share a lot of ideas and anecdotes with each other and me. I have found over the years that it is when people feel like they're not being heard, that they have to be outrageous to even be noticed, that they troll or harass or bully people or other people online. My solution has always been pretty simple. I just reply, I acknowledge, I converse, I treat other people with respect, kindness, and tend to give them the benefit of the doubt, because sometimes the intent of a joke is not very clear via text on a message board or a YouTube comment. I accept people's critiques without being offended, because I love what I do and I want to continually improve. So it's important to me that people feel free that they can voice a concern without being attacked for it. That doesn't mean I will not react to people who are really trying to be offensive, sociopathic, and unreasonably aggressive. I can and do block people from commenting on my channel. If you see 4 or 5 regular thumbs down dislikes on every video I make, well, that is the people who have been relegated to the phantom zone. Their only method to try and aggravate me is a feeble little thumb symbol, because that's all they can do on the channel now. When really I do view them more like notches on my axe. Each of those thumbs is a person who absolutely deserves having a privilege they abused be taken away from them, and they will never get it back. I don't bark on this channel, I bite. Thankfully, there are very few of those instances, and only one of them involved someone who stalked me across social media in a very creepy manner. There are creepy folks out there always will be. I choose to make myself available. That's a risk I choose to take, and it's a small one in exchange for the massive amount of encouragement, love, and respect I receive from all of you. It's deeply humbling. When you tell me that you don't even play D&D but you love to hear me talk about it, or when you tell me you got through some dark personal times because you found some solace in my content, or when you tell me that you got back into the hobby, actively started gaming, and found new friends thanks to my work, you have no idea how happy that makes me. I will never stop making content for you. I will keep trying to reply to you and give you as much and as often as I can. Even though I'm getting more and more people reaching out and engaging with me and the community, I will try to keep on top of it, as I always have done. Thank you for listening, and my good friends and fellow geeks, this is always a home for you here, and if you ever need to chat with me, you know where you can find me.